Hello folks, this is Hescon Spy. The Spy will come to you live for the Mass Effect 1, the remaster. Now, we have finally finished up the mission that saves the people of Terra Nova from the Batarians, and now we're getting back to our original mission. First, let's check the equipment of our squad and see what's been going on for our guys. Just looking for some personal input, Caden.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
Alright then, we should
We'll
go.
talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alright, Liara. We're going to be fixing to go to Noveria pretty soon.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Yeah, just wanted to
Fair
talk.
enough. What did you want to talk about?
Nothing new. We should go.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
And then what I said before, that we're probably going to be ready for Noveria pretty soon. Recapping on Noveria is that what we gather about it is a frozen tundra iceland of the Ice Age, and there seemed to be a criminal activity going on, especially thugs, and specters are not exactly popular there. So when we go there, we're probably not going to be, again, a warm reception from the locals.
Never a dull moment with you, Shepard.
You ever go on any missions like ours before?
Yeah, have you?
Saving the galaxy from certain destruction? No. But I've had my share of adventures.
Really?
Do you remember any that stick out?
A few. I remember one time I was hired by a Volus diplomat. What an ass.
Really? A Volus diplomat? I guess even Volus diplomats needs mercenary work from time to time.
I guess even politicians have need of mercs from time to time, huh?
Time to time. If it wasn't for politicians, I'd be out of work.
Really?
They're always looking for ways to get ahead. This one was no different. He wanted me to erase his past. Get rid of an old friend who knew too much. Huh. His old friend turned out to be an Asari commando.
Oof. Ouch, buddy. I guess that would be things a little bit awkward between you and the commando.
I can see why that might give you pause.
What? No. Alina and I were old friends.
You two were friends?
We met when we were both contracted to kill the same Turian. Neither of us wanted the other one to get him first. We spent more time fighting each other than tracking that Turian.
Really? this Asari Commando, Alina, was it? She's a mercenary too?
An Asari Commando mercenary? That's unusual, isn't it?
I wouldn't say it's unusual. Mercs come in all shapes.
That's true.
Anyway, when I told Alina about the diplomat's contract, she and I had a good laugh about it.
And then what? What the two of you do?
So what did you do?
Well, I was going to lose the contract, but I respected Alina. In the end, I let her pick the location where we'd fight.
Really?
She chose some old Solarian space station overrun with mercs and smugglers. That way we didn't have to worry about hurting any innocent bystanders.
I guess that makes sense.
It always was a bit of a softie.
I guess it would be a good place to be able to cut loose and not have to worry about the people getting involved, except for the thugs and the criminals and on that station. So, what happened in the fight?
What happened on the station?
What didn't happen? For 2 days I chased her through that station, used my entire store of ammunition, had to kill a bunch of mercs and use their crap weapons.
Really?
The third day, the station was barely holding together. The mercs were dead or gone, life support was failing, but I had her. She'd locked herself in the med labs. She was trying to patch herself up. Damn tough, that one. Then just when I thought I had her, the station's core went critical. Barely made it back to my ship in time.
Did Alina get out?
I assume the Asari Commando didn't make it?
I watched the station from a distance. I never saw her leave. And when that place blew, there was nothing left larger than a Turian's right nut.
Ha!
So I headed back to the diplomat to give him the good news and collect my pay. But before I got halfway there, Alina sent me a message. Better luck next time.
Huh.
Now, I'm not superstitious, but if someone can survive that, well, they deserve to live. At least for a bit longer.
And the fact that the two of you had a one-on-one fight on the station with nothing, but only a handful of low-standard weapons, and the fact that she was able to survive, that sounds like she's just about almost as good as you. And that would make a lot more sense if she deserves to live longer. That I can understand about. But what about the Volus? What did you tell him?
What about the diplomat? He wanted her dead.
I told him the truth. Alina was still alive and she was really pissed. I told him if he wanted to live, he'd need me around to protect him.
Well, clearly he's dead. And you told him that?
And he believed you.
He kept me on as his personal guard until he died. Natural causes. Easiest job I've ever had. A little boring, but credits are credits.
Well then. So long, Wrex.
So long, Wrex.
That was a cool story to tell.
Commander?
Nothing, Ash. Goodbye.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Garrus.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought a lot about what you've told me. About not sacrificing innocence to achieve the goal. About finding the best way through, not just the fastest. And I've been thinking about Dr. Salian, too. I convinced myself that he deserved to die, but then I started thinking about why I wanted him dead.
Okay.
I realized it wasn't because of what he did to those people. That was part of it, but I think most of it was because he got away from me. He escaped under my watch, and I didn't like that. I let it become personal.
Okay, but is that all? Words mean nothing unless you show some action.
Words mean nothing until you turn them into action, Garrus. What are you going to do about it?
Well, I'm going back to CSEC. I think I can make a difference there. I'll also reapply for Spectre training, but
Huh.
Right. I won't compromise myself to get there. If the people I'm sworn to protect can't trust me, then I don't deserve to be the one protecting them.
That's a good explanation, and that's a good answer, Garrus. You better keep that in mind once we meet that bastard, Saren.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
I'm proud of you, man. That's a good answer of a great soldier.
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
Nothing,
I
Tally.
should go.
See you later.
Alright. Now let's see what the requisition officer has.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Good armor. Huh. 2 upgrade slots. And damn, that's a good weapon. It's almost like a military soldier camo. Alright. I guess I could keep it. Alright. I got myself a new badass armor. This is a good tool. Good armor for the arm. Alright, let's see what we can get for Tally. Which we already got her the best armor we got in her because of that. Simon, chief engineer from Terra Nova, was so generous to give her this armor. And I'll say before, I think this is the best armor that she was able to get. upstairs. Let's see what you got, buddy. Alright, let's see what you got for you, Caden. There we go. Alright, that's all the upgrades and equipment that we can spare. So now let's sell the goodies to the requisition officer.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright. There's going to be a few systems in that particular area that we need to check out before we go to Noveria. It shouldn't take too long. Well, let's check out this system in Utopia. No, not Arcadia. Eden Prime. The beginning of our journey. Sorry about that. Thought I took care of it. Let's visit several of these systems before we go to Noveria. Surveying the Magalius. While just scanning the planet Magalius, we have discovered the remains of Damon's research vessel. Recon team was able to find no survivors, but they did bring back a Rocam outpost insignia. Rentinia. Yeah, this is the system that we have probably visit the criminal gang leader that she would not be mentioned. So, surveying the area. While scanning this planet, detected small but valuable deposit of plutonium. We're gonna need to check it out. If it's not the same planet, then we'll explore it. Yep. Same planet. So we're just going to move out of that system. Sternius, travel to there. That's interesting. I'm looking over the journal about something. Yep, I thought as much. We've already been to the system too. Alright. That was the system we explored while we were searching for Garth's brother. Ladies and gentlemen, Noveria, here we come. Like I said, the planet is an ice planet, and there's a criminal of thugs and gangs on that location where we want to land there. So we're not going to get very popular, and we need to be ready for anything of surprises. One of the things to know about the battlefield is that it's not always going to be a survey area where guns or bodies or destruction or crash sites will be sighted, but a battlefield of politics and a battlefield where you are in a nest of vipers. Scans of the planet Velas revealed a small abandoned vessel. Salvage team brought the ship on board and dismantled it, whereupon they discovered one of the major Deluge's writings. Alright. Noveria is a small, frozen terrestrial world barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately charted by Noveria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Noveria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. The port of Hodshan of the capital is where we're going to be landing. We need to be ready for anything, so pack your weapons and gear. And get ready.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Mounting access granted. Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
Understood.
I think I'll take my next leave here.
If it makes you feel any better, Joker, you're more than happy to take your next leave. Let's just make sure that we don't overstay our welcome and see if there's anything on Gev whereabouts on this planet. Wrex, BioWare, let's go.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Thanks, Presley. Oh, they sure didn't waste any time making sure there's security and measures. Alright folks, this will be a good stopping point after these messages has gone by. The spy sign off for now.